Wuthering Heights is back in cinemas right now. Margot Robbie, Jacob Elordi, $200 million. But the real story? Far darker, far stranger. Here are 10 things about the book they didn't put in the film. Fact number 1. Emily Bronte published Wuthering Heights under a fake name, Ellis Bell. She was so convinced the world wouldn't take a woman seriously, she hid behind a male pseudonym. She was right to worry. Critics hated it anyway. Fact number 2. Most people think Wuthering Heights is a love story. It isn't. It's a story about obsession, class revenge, and inherited trauma, told across 2 generations. The romance ends in destruction for almost everyone involved. Fact number 3. Heathcliff has no last name, no origin, no backstory. Where he came from, who his parents were, the novel never tells you. He's one of English literature's most famous characters, and he's essentially a ghost from the start. Fact number 4. Catherine says, "I am Heathcliff," one of the most famous lines in English literature, but she says it while explaining why she's going to marry someone else. She marries for money and status. Heathcliff hears it, and never forgives her. Fact number 5. Heathcliff disappears for 3 years in the middle of the novel. He leaves penniless. He comes back rich. The book never, not once, explains how. Every reader has to decide for themselves what he did in those 3 years. Enjoying this? Follow so you don't miss the rest. And by the way, if Wuthering Heights is on your reading list, but never quite makes it off it, we've got a 15-minute audio version waiting for you at heartheclassics.com. Fact number 6. Wuthering Heights was almost universally panned when it came out. One critic called it a compound of vulgar depravity and unnatural horrors. It took decades, and Emily's death, before the world admitted it was a masterpiece. Fact number 7. Heathcliff digs up Catherine's grave. Years after she dies, he opens the coffin to be near her. Then he arranges for his own body to be buried beside hers, with the adjacent sides of both coffins removed, so they can decompose together. Fact number 8. The entire novel is a story within a story within a story. A tenant recounts what a housekeeper told him about events she witnessed or heard secondhand. Almost nothing in Wuthering Heights is told directly. You're always hearing it through someone else. Fact number 9. Emily Bronte spent almost her entire life within a few miles of her home in Haworth, Yorkshire. She never traveled, she barely socialized. The wild, suffocating moors she wrote about, they were basically her entire world. Fact number 10. Emily Bronte died at 30, less than a year after Wuthering Heights was published. She refused to see a doctor until the day she died. Wuthering Heights is her only novel. 1 book, that's all she wrote. 1 novel, written in secret, published under a fake name, savaged by critics, its author dead at 30, and 177 years later, it's still selling out cinemas. Hear the full story at heartheclassics.com.